Jacqi, what you doing down there, girl?
If you have any superpower, the one I put is the power to cure cancer.
What up, party people out there? This is a very special day because we're doing it and it's about me. Yes. So today we're playing What Would Keith Do? It's where I give my friends scenarios and they have to give their best Keith Lee Jr. answer. Noah, you feel like you know me, right?
Oh, I know you pretty well.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Like a 7 or an 8.
Okay, good. Okay,
Yeah.
I like that. Jacqi.
Hey.
You think you know me pretty well?
Yeah.
Okay, well, on the scale of 1 to 10, how much?
Well, now I'm like thinking and I'm like we just kind of vibe, you know? So I'm like, but like specifics, I'm like, okay, say like maybe 6.5.
I think Noah knows you the best.
Yes.
But I think Noah's gonna lose a lot of rounds because he's gonna write an answer that is too accurate and you're gonna be mad about it. You're gonna say no.
Look, you guys, I'm gonna give you points based off of which answers I think are the best. Also, guys, remember to, Shane, like and subscribe, punch that notification bell if you guys wanna see what we're doing and when we're doing it and how we're doing it and all that jazz. All right, guys, so question number 1.
Okay.
All right, who alive or dead would I most want to have dinner with? And these answers better be good. I think this is a very easy first one. All right, so Noah, we're gonna start with you. Who alive or dead would I most want to have dinner with?
I said MJ as in Michael Jackson. I said black and white or white and black because they're the same but they're different. You'd want both to be there. You know, you'd want to meet, I think, both. You know, yeah.
Fair.
Let's be honest. I want to meet both.
I think that's a fair answer. Okay, Shane?
I said Michael Jackson.
Okay.
I'm wondering if Noah's answer is somehow more accurate.
Okay, but wait.
All
Shane definitely had it spelled.
I had it spelled like this. I switched the A and the E because I was like, wait, I always get confused with Michael because I knew someone who's had it spelled with the opposite. But
yeah.
I switched it back.
Okay. Jacqi?
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
It's Michael Jackson.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with you, Jacqi. Definitely the right answer, but I'm gonna have to pass. Shane, with you, right answer, but you also spelled it wrong in the beginning. So, based
No,
off
I
of
spelled
that,
it right and then I switched it, then I went back.
Well, that's the thing. You switched it too many times for me, brother.
start
Noah,
with the man of the meeting,
that you know me so well. Because I have said, like, you know, I ask people sometimes, I say, do you like black Michael Jackson or white Michael Jackson? Me, I prefer white Michael Jackson. I think it takes a lot of courage to do what he did. So I'm gonna go with you, Noah. Yeah.
Well, guess what he did?
No! He is alive in all of our hearts. Talk about my boy. Question number 2. If I had a time machine and could go back and star in any movie, which movie would I choose? Give me
There's
one
like
more.
3 I want to choose from.
Well, I mean, go for it, dude.
If I had to choose one though.
Yeah.
Okay, Jacqi, I'm gonna start with you this time.
Okay. Well, I went with Norbit.
And you have any, like, why?
I know it's one of your favorite movies. Like, it's one of your favorites. I don't know why it's your favorite, but it's not Norbit. Like any of Eddie Murphy's like early work, I think you could be in all of them because I love you.
I love you too. And I also love Norbit. All right, Shanye, give it to me.
So I said Norbit. Now, I said maybe only 1 or 2 of the characters. Like, you wouldn't want to do all of the, like, still let, a
that ain't right.
couple parts be free. From what you've told me, I know you've seen 3 movies in the past 15 years. Candyman, Black Panther, and Norbit.
No lies detected. No lies detected.
I've been able to keep track of all the movies you've seen.
He's not lying.
Candyman, Black Panther, Norbit.
Look,
The trifecta.
When you said you saw Candyman, I was was like, oh, you saw Candyman,
Yeah.
like you saw a movie. That's so cool.
Would not recommend. All right, Noah, gross dude.
I was gonna put Norbit, but then I thought to myself and I said, you know what else Keith loves? Keith loves Friday. And I thought Friday's a classic.
Okay, so Jacqi, I'm gonna start with you again. Norbit, definitely clear answer. Like, you're right, but I'm gonna have to pass on you. Shanye, I like that you gave me a little bit more. You definitely listen to the conversations that we have because those were only 3 movies I've seen in the past 15 years, for sure.
True.
But I'm gonna have to go with my boy Noah because, like, this is some Friday. Like, guys, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go get over there and taking a You know, it's just so many classic moments. And like in real life, I actually love Friday. Yeah, guys, do better. Do better.
Like, okay.
A friend calls me in the middle of the night and confesses to a crime. What would I do? And come correct with these answers. You guys are like in a ballpark, but you're just not hitting it enough for me. No, I love how thoughtful you are. Look at that. It's writing me a whole damn motherfucking essay. All right, so Shanye, give me your answer, please.
I said you'd sleep through the call. You're somehow in bed with your sunglasses on, headphones in, just.
That's accurate. All right, Jacqi.
Okay, so I said, okay, so you would call, first you would call a rideshare service, Uber or Lyft, depending on which one was
Which one would get to me fastest.
Exactly, and in the right price point. And then you would have alcohol in your backpack because the first thing we would do would be we would take shots together because this is a very stressful situation. And then we'd figure out what to do because it's gonna be a high.
Hey, I love that. I love that. Y'all gotta give it up for Jacqi for that. I love a little essay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You stepping it up, girl. All right, Noah, what's your answer?
So Keith, I feel like similar situations we've had phone calls, and whether or not it was a crime, I feel like the answer you gave is still the same, and that is, why are you telling me? No, I get it. Just like, don't tell people the.
Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me?
All the points.
Oh my God.
Why are you telling me?
I feel like that's, I don't know, I can just see you definitely being like, yeah, you did a crime. What? Why are you telling me don't tell people that?
Let's be clear. All right, Shanya, I'm gonna start with you.
Okay.
Dude, I actually wake up in the middle of the night if my friends call.
Okay.
So you're absolutely wrong.
Got it.
Okay, so that's gonna be no points for you.
Okay.
All right, Jacqi.
Yeah.
I thought the answer was creative. I thought that it was, I do had to call ride shares, you know, so I thought that was accurate. I also enjoy alcohol, so I thought that was accurate. But I'm gonna have to give it to Noah again. I got to.
I know.
I got to. And the reason is because we've had conversations just like that. It ends with the question number 4. My Secret Santa just got me the worst gift ever. How would I respond? Well, since we're already here, why don't you just go first?
All right,
give me your answer.
So a Secret Santa gets you a gift that you absolutely hate.
Yep.
It's time for sunglasses on, hat on, hoodie up, never talking to them. No, I just don't with you.
I think that's a part of me a lot of people don't know. Accurate.
No, I just don't with you.
Let's go. Oh man, it's getting real hot in here. Ooh.
It's just funny because it's true.
No, that's an honest to God Keith answer. Away from set.
Nah, I just don't with you.
Okay, Noah?
So I did 2 kind of variants. I said in a work situation and in a friend situation. So at work you would say, oh, thank you, and then you would purposefully leave the gift. And I did a misspelling, doesn't matter. And then as a friend you would say, why did you get me this? I don't like these. Did you think I would like this? And that second one is, I think, from personal experience. I think I got you a gift before. And understandably, it was not the right gift, but I didn't expect the reaction.
You guys are making me look like the worst person.
You're honest. You are honest.
I'm just keeping funky with you, that's it. Like, I'm not trying to, you know.
My answer is this. You would be very polite, be like, oh, cool, thanks. And then you would FaceTime later, and you'd be like, did you see what that mother Did you see what that got me? I mean, do they even know me?
I am not that bad of a person, guys. I promise. But with that being said, no, I'm gonna give you 1 point.
Okay.
Jacqi, I'm gonna give you 3 points.
Oh, thanks.
And Shane, I'm gonna give you 3 points as well.
Awesome.
Yeah, how about
thanks.
that? That's what I'm gonna do.
Nice.
You guys are
That's very
stepping it up.
sweet.
Okay.
And you guys actually know me. I can be a little standoffish, guys. Question number 5. For one full day, who would I want to Freaky Friday swap bodies with? Jacqi, starting with you.
Okay, this is not right. This is not it.
Okay.
This is not it.
Okay.
This man has so many skeletons in the closet. I just said Dre.
Drake.
I don't think that's right. I wouldn't. Would you?
I'll be like, for what?
I don't. Yeah, okay, yeah. It's okay.
Good. Everybody, good answer.
Good
family.
answer.
Good answer.
Pity clap! Don't pity clap!
Shane?
I've actually never heard you talk about anyone you'd want to be. I think you're someone who you love being you. The only conversation I remember us having is you said if you could be any white guy, you would be Justin Timberlake.
And that's factual. And then I also said a close second to Shane Top.
Oh.
But like
But it's a massive drop off. Like Justin Timberlake's up there. And
No, I said a close second, but that was in 2016.
I know, that was a
Since
while
then,
ago.
I've met some cool white guys, so you're probably like 5th in line.
That's still great.
You still in there? You top 5? Yeah. The GOAT list. Blue Eyed Soul.
Who are 2, 3, and 4? Who are 2, 3, and 4?
I'll talk to you after.
Okay.
Noah.
As well as Shane, I said Justin Timberlake, but I said like 2000 to 2011-ish. I feel like after that, you're kind of just like an older white guy. You want to be like prime.
Jacqi, you are getting absolutely no points for that. I feel like you just threw that answer on there.
I know. Well, you were like, Jacqi, go. I was like, okay, Drake.
We have never even talked about Drake.
I know. I've also never talked to you about Justin Timberlake. So
That makes sense, fair, but you let me down.
I am letting myself down.
Shania, so for your answer just now, it was true. That was from like 2016 when I said that. You listened, so I'm gonna give you 3 points. Give you 3 points. And Noah, give you 3 points as well, because.
Thank you.
Yeah! All right, let's get right to it. So, question number 6. If I were a superhero, what would I want my powers to be? So Noah, starting with you.
So I said draw things and they become real. Also a bigger mystery.
Are you talking about?
Maybe.
Oh!
Just as an addition. I just thought.
Let's just let it go.
No, are you talking about his dick?
I think you can interpret that however you want because anything you draw becomes real.
Shane.
Keith, I think if you could have any superpower on the planet, you'd have the unbelievable, incredible power to not have to deal with anyone's bull.
Oh my God.
The ability to just never have to deal with it, just to be able to it just doesn't, if anybody's bull affecting you, you're able to just like, when it just like goes away.
I really wish I had that. Because
Yeah, I
people's
would
bullshit affects me
right now.
so much and so hard. I
Yeah.
probably deal with people's bullshit more than my own.
Yeah.
How about that? Jacqi, what you doing down there, girl?
If you have any superpower, the one I put is the power to cure cancer. I think it would come in handy.
Oh my God.
I read it, I looked over and I read it and I was like, oh, that would be a good power. Oh.
All right, with that, okay, so starting with, hold on, what was your answer? I don't remember.
The
That
power
was
to draw
something.
things and they come to real life.
Okay, so for your answer, no, I'm gonna have to give you 0 because I don't like people bringing up my little member. You know my,
yeah.
you know
Mister,
my.
Yeah.
he said Mister.
I said
No,
Mister.
but my sister used to call it centimeter Peter.
Not that
you
that's
know?
reality.
Exactly.
I was making fun of you.
You were
Yeah.
making fun of me, and I'm
Yeah,
gonna make
sorry.
fun of you with 0 points, bitch.
Deserved.
Okay, Shania. For this answer, I'm gonna have to give you 2 points. Like, I do. Damn, I just gotta do my own bullshit before I go into anybody else's.
Yeah.
To you, Jacqi, that answer so on the nose. I'm gonna give you 20 points.
20 points.
Yeah, that's deserved.
I'm gonna give you 20
fair.
points. I think it's time for us to just like take it up a notch.
Yeah.
Jacqi's coming with it.
It is the most practical answer you could have
And if anybody has a cure out there, hit me up on Instagram.
You're about to get so many dumb messages.
Eat rocks.
Eat rocks.
If I ran a secret Smosh fan account, what would be my username? All right, Shania, I'm gonna start with you since you're already ready to go.
Yeah.
What would my username be if I ran a secret Smosh account, fan account that is?
Yeah, a secret fan account. I said it would be at Keith Leak Jr. because you don't use it. This is on Twitter, so I figured
Accurate.
maybe.
That's fun.
Jacqi.
Okay, it would be more black people please 69.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Noah, I started a secret Smosh fan account. What would my username be? That is so
It'd be
funny.
Jacqi's answer.
Right?
I put that you would be at Shania's.ass. Maybe you'd play a character.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with that being said, Noah, that has nothing to do with me. So you're gonna get 0 points. Shania, because that's accurate, I never get on Twitter. Like, I need to, I should.
No,
but
you don't.
I don't.
Dark
and I'm probably not, so I'm gonna give you 5 points. I'll give you 5 points. And Jacqi, your accuracy is impeccable. I think you said some real so I'm gonna give you 10 points.
Oh my God.
All right, guys, this is the last question. If I were stranded on a desert island, what 3 things would I want with me? So Noah, I'm gonna start with you. What
Okay.
3 things would I bring on an island?
I might have misspelled something or
Okay.
gotten it wrong, but I said a fully fueled yacht. I said a captain to sail that yacht, and then I said a DeBarge album.
Wow!
Right.
Wow, that's a really good answer. No, I love that. Dude, you really pay attention.
Oh, yay.
that's
Okay,
cool.
I got it right.
Yeah, good job. That's an awesome answer. Shania.
So I tried to answer you're put on a stranded island. I was thinking you can't get something that gets you off that island. So I'm thinking you're stuck on a stranded island. What would you want there? I said pork chop.
Oh, my dogger.
Of course you want a pork chop there with you. A DVD box set of Forensic Files.
Oh, yes!
And then also, I feel like if you're stuck on a stranded island, the cure for cancer would probably be important at that point. I'm thinking legitimately, you'd want to just get that out of the way so you can focus on, surviving on the island.
Focus on building a VHS or a Blu-ray player.
Yeah, Keith can figure that out.
Oh, my God. Okay, last but not least, Jacqi.
Okay, I said porky, tequila, and then all of Pastor TD Jake's works, all his books and everything, so you can read it. I know you like him.
That is so random. And it's so nobody's gonna really understand what that is. But I love that answer. Oh my God. Okay. So, Noah, I've been knowing you for some time now. I love that you listen to me. But unfortunately, dude, this is just not enough. So I'll give you 2 points.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You got right to my heartstrings. I love that you brought up pork chop. I also like that you brought up a DVD box set of Forensic Files. Everybody knows that's my favorite show. Watch Forensic Files. Forensic Files. Forensic Files. Forensic Files. Forensic Files. Forensic Files. And I hate to say about watching Forensic Files. And then A Cure for Cancer.
Yeah.
Dude, if only. If only. Which brings me to you, Jacqi. Porky, heartstrings, once again. It's almost like you guys are copying each other. Tequila. I got some in my back pocket right now. And all of Pastor TD Jake's works. I feel like if I were bringing you home to meet my parents, they would say you should marry her. But that's not what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna have to go with you, Shane. Shane, I'm gonna have to give you 25 points. Shane wins!
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, really good job, Shane. You know me the best.
Thanks, Keith.
Oh my God, guys, my friends know me better than I thought they did. They actually listened to me. Shane, you killed it, dude. I mean, Noah, you were giving me some answers that I didn't even think you like, because Noah pays attention, but you know, sometimes he forgets a lot. Jacqi, same thing, just like incredible. You all, we love you, Keith.
Love you.
Oh my God, if you guys love us, please like look at these 2 videos down right here. You know, we had a great time today. I love you all, and I'm just so happy to be here, and I'm glad that I have friends that listen. You guys are incredible, because I do not listen to y'all. Bye!